Hello and welcome to MEC Basketball on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Tonight we are bringing you the Wes-Del Warriors versus the Union Rockets JV matchup tonight with our Wes-Del Warriors hosting Union. They made the trip over. I'm Coach McGlothin. Joined with me tonight is head boys basketball coach, Coach Burkett. How are you doing tonight, Coach?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing great. Looking forward to a MEC matchup here with the girls, and as the girls come in with a chance to possibly pick up that MEC victory, and they are looking forward to, anytime our girls get a chance to play this year is a little bit of a different season for them. We've had to adjust our schedule. As most of you know, we haven't been able to kind of follow the schedule that was originally out there, so we're adjusting our schedule, and tonight Coach Chittister, who you and I both know, and has been was a longtime boys coach before heading over to Union and did a great job at Centerville for many years, brings his Union Rockets over to play Todd Winland and the Wes-Del Warriors. So looks like we have all 6 girls tonight, so that's a plus. Sometimes we've had a few nights here where if you get any kind of sickness or injury when you're limited numbers, that can really play havoc on you.
Yeah, absolutely. And foul trouble is something that you always worry about in games like this with 6 girls. So hopefully we stay out of foul trouble tonight.
So we're here tonight. There's a lot of stuff going on all over the place. Our esports team is in battle right now. So we have one Mr. Ethan Stafford as associate producer tonight running our board tonight. So Mr. Romine, if things go well tonight, he might just get demoted, but we're happy to have that Ethan's stepping in, and Coach, you and I will bring him home, and once this game tips off, we're just about ready for the national anthem, and then our voice of the Warriors, Biff Wilson, will introduce the teams. So as we pause here for just a second for the national anthem and then the starting lineups, then we'll be right back with you to bring you the tip-off here on the Wes-Del Sports Network.
Your roster includes number 13, Riley Gray, as well as your starters tonight, a 5-foot sophomore wearing number 0, Emma Holderman, a 5-foot sophomore, number 2, Gracie French, a 5'9" freshman, number 3, Kenzie Ogden, a 5'6" sophomore, number 10, Alexis Merchant, and a 5'4" freshman, number 20, Melissa Schmucker. Head coach of the Rockets is Ryan Schuster. And the other two. Here are your Wes-Del Warriors. Your roster includes number 32, Bella Watson. And your starters tonight, a 5'6" junior forward, number 1, Taylor Williams. A 5'1" freshman guard, number 3, Valerie Clark. A 5'7" freshman guard, number 22, Caroline Hayward. A 5'6" freshman guard, number 24, Jane Arlington. And a 5'11" freshman forward, number 44, Bella Kehoe. Assisted by Jill Hayward and Ken Rocco. The head coach of the Lady Warriors is Todd Winland.
So there you have it. There is your starting lineups for both teams, and we're about ready to tip it off here. And there's the tip over to Union, and Union will bring it down. Wes-Del starting in a, looks like a 1-2-2, extended, maybe a 3-2, flat across the top. Almost stolen. Shot goes up by number 20. It's long and over the backboard, and that'll be an out of bounds.
I'll tell you, Coach, we could have wore our sunglasses. I think there's a lot of bright fluorescent shoes on this court
There
tonight.
is, isn't there? Looks like they're going to do similar defense.
Ooh.
More of a 2-3 with just the bottom person up guarding the high post. And they get a rebound there. Number 10 is Merchant for Union. So it looks like we're going to see some zone here, Coach, both ways.
I think so.
Coach Chister known for his playing zone over at Centerville for all those years, that's for sure. Saved out of bounds. Back over to Union.
Another
Foot on the
outside
line.
shot.
That's rebounded by Jane, and she's going to bring in transition with her head up. Caroline on the left side. Takes it in.
So far, 4 shots have been taken between the two teams, and they have all been from beyond the arc.
There's a one just inside the arc, and that'll be a 2.
We'll take it.
2 points there for Caroline, so a quick start for her. And early lead back into their defense and cut right down the middle. Guard play, and Kehoe with the rebound. Back out to Jane. She'll bring it in transition. Again, moving the ball around the outside perimeter, and then another step right inside. She likes that 17-footer.
Mid-range right there.
Who says the mid-range jumper's gone?
Not her.
Not Caroline. Not Caroline. Union still trying to figure out where the open spots. They were able to get to the rim last time with the drive, but weren't able to finish. And
Yeah, I think Kehoe's size.
it's bothering them, isn't it?
Yeah, it bothered him down there.
She's just kind of protecting the paint in there. There's a foul on Taylor. It's her first. I'd like to keep her out of foul trouble. She has been foul prone.
A little bit, yes.
Out of bounds here. Union will bring it. Wes-Del content just to sit right back in the zone right now. And there's a steal by Taylor. She's going to throw it back out. Jane in transition, right down the middle of the floor. Union gets in front, stops her.
Oh,
Passed over and stolen in transition.
tough pass across court.
And up and misses the layup. Jane with the rebound again. Bounced off. Stolen. Back in transition comes Union. Shot and blocked, and it's out of bounds. Going to be a travel, I guess. My bad. There's going to be a travel there. All as a fall. Coach Wendland wasn't real happy with the letting them go, and a little bit of action there.
Yeah, he was not happy. I think we all could hear that.
Yeah, that's the bad thing with the gym being this quiet.
Yes,
you can hear
it
there's
is.
a lob pass, and that can be very effective against the zone. That little toss right over the top. They're working the refs early in this game. Shot from well beyond the three that time. It comes up short. That's off of Caroline and tipped out of bounds.
I think Jane needs to get maybe a step closer to the three-point line, and
Yeah.
she's going to knock that down.
Yeah, I think so too. Wanted the shot, and I think if on a reversal, they'd probably come right back to her and she'd get that shot. Union around the outside. Now they're dropping that high post to the short corner on the pass. Out to three. She drives baseline. Nice drive, but can't convert.
Can't give up a baseline if you're the bottom defender in a zone, or you're putting your defense in bad position.
Yeah, that's true. You never want to give it up, but especially against the zone, because now you got to ask for extra help, and everybody has to shift out of position. Little pass fakes, shift the zone. Back to Caroline. This time she's behind the line and misses just a little long. Union will bring it.
I think we need to look to attack it a little bit more. Try and get basket area shots.
Yeah. Move it and see what we can get maybe into the teeth of that zone a little bit more. Union trying to figure out what's going to work here, and Valerie keeps working them up the top on that top point, and they're stolen away, and that's going to be a foul. That'll be out of bounds for Wes-Del right here, and good aggressive steal there by Jane.
Yeah, I think the foul on Union was out of frustration because Jane just kind of took it from her.
That's one of those as a coach. You know, you already made one mistake, don't make two.
Yeah, I've seen it too much this year on our end. So.
Got to be careful there with the screens, Taylor. So almost a moving screen. Valerie in the corner, and she's out of bounds, but
out of bounds
on the line. Union, I guess, was on the line too. It looked like Valerie might, but she must have got rid of it right before she fell out of bounds. And then when Union caught it, it had a foot out of bounds. Taylor Williams bring the ball in, going to Jane, right in the middle of that. Four defenders.
Got blocked.
And comes up short. So here comes Union, still trying to figure out what they want to do offensively. You'd think they'd have a pretty good idea. They'd probably go against the zone every day.
Yeah.
But maybe this one's a little different, so it's throwing them off because it's a 3-2.
The funny thing is, I think I've been taught, and I don't even know why the logic is behind it, but zone a team that zones you or press a team that presses you.
I've heard that before too.
It tends to work. I don't know why, but it does.
So far, 4-4 for the foul. That's going to be Gracie French. Union will make a substitution. Riley Gray will come in. And Merchant will have a seat. So it's 4-4 here. 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Taylor looking to move it around, back over to Caroline. Shot before they could reset this time. Rebounded by Jane. Put up. They're calling a step through travel, which I don't think she did. Looked awkward, but I don't think she kept that left foot on the ground.
I don't think she traveled either. I think that's the best way we're probably going to get those basket area shots is on offensive rebounds.
Yeah. Yep, and that was a good aggressive rebound there by Jane to slip right in there.
There we go. Or one of these deflections.
Transition. And she's going to get 2 free throws.
Good hustle, Taylor.
So Riley Gray. They called that on Gracie French. I didn't think she was the one down there, but
I think it was her.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I just looked wrong.
Yeah, I think it was her.
All right.
Because I marked it right away.
Okay. So Taylor is able to knock down the first free throw. give the girls a 1-point lead here. She'll get a second. Nice steal there at the top and reading the passing lanes.
Yeah, that's one way to get a layup.
That's right. And one of two. So Wes-Del now with a 1-point lead. Back on defense.
Good deflection.
Yep. Trying to read that. They're really working the ball around the edge, so if you're a smart defender, you can kind of deke them into a steal here. And there's a ball down to the short corner, but short miss, and Jane will bring it up in transition. And we got to travel.
I think she switched her pivot feet after she caught it.
Minute 19 here. You give Taylor a break here with the last minute. Not as much probably that she's tired, maybe more to just not get that next foul.
Right.
Save her and protect her. Sometimes as coaches we do that as much for our own benefit to try to protect them.
Yeah, and you kind of know your players and who
Right.
can handle the foul situation and who can't.
And who you don't want to pick that other one. Another
Right.
nice read there by Jane. And she's going to bring in transition. Number 3 back trying to stop her and does.
Good
but
follow.
Rebound by Caroline, missed on the putback. And here comes Union. Moving her ball around. The outside, toss to the inside. Bella Kehoe with the steal. And here comes Caroline on the right side. Shot fake. And that's going to be a 3. Off the backboard. This time long. Last couple have been short. This one was long. 28 seconds left. And loose ball. It's going to be white ball or blue ball.
Yep.
It was out of bounds when
I
she
think
caught
was, it. Yeah, she was sitting on the line.
25 seconds to go here. Skip pass across the other side.
Ooh, good
blocked
block.
by Jane. That'll be out of bounds underneath. So we got to watch that little lob play. They ran it last time.
Yep.
Blocked. They just screened the middle and threw it right into the
Don't think they've hit a
volleyball
3,
line
so
there.
I would probably pack in here.
Right there. They've got it.
Oh,
Read
yes.
by Caroline. If she finishes this, that would be a great. She misses,
Good
but
follow.
Jane rebounds and goes up and misses. But good hustle. And one of the things I know both you and I don't assume that person's going to make that layup. Run down
No.
there.
And that's the second time that's happened where
Right.
and it was reversed. The roles were reversed last time. We just didn't finish the second layup.
So that hustle play by Jane to get that offensive rebound is going to lead into 2 free throws for her. She misses the first. There's a second with 12.7 seconds to go. And that one's off. A white ball.
White ball. Kayward with a nice hustle play that caused Union to knock it out of bounds.
We'll bring Taylor back in. She's, I think she's more like the designated inbound person.
Yeah.
To bring on these plays, so she kind of, they're running it.
There
so
it
they're
is.
there. Nice block.
Oh.
Just didn't catch it. Couldn't have run it any better. 5 seconds. See if they know the clock. They do. They get the shot up, and boy, that would have been a tough one if that went in, because that would have been a 5-point swing. But
Yeah.
Wes-Del holds on to that 1-point lead. So going into the second quarter here, after this short break, Wes-Del will have a 1-point lead over the Union Rockets, 5-4. We'll take a short break here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back here to start the second quarter. Union will get the ball. Looks like we're going to get a trap right away. She's able to break that trap, dribble through it. Out of bounds off a blue foot.
I was a little nervous we might get a reaching foul.
Yeah.
It was one of those situations where, like, don't reach, because I think she's going to turn it over. You sped her up.
Sped her up just enough to get this deal and didn't reach. So here's a pass. Caroline, Jane on the same side. Still working the ball on this right side. Now they get a reversal.
There you go. Good drive.
Gets it in the middle
and
just misses.
That's a good drive, though. I like that.
Now they're going to pack it in a little more than they have, it looks like. It's a little different lineup at the top with Valerie out, who started. With the two Bellows down below.
There you go.
We call it a jump ball. It's a quick one, but it stays with the Warriors here, and it'll be Wes-Del ball on the alternating possession. One thing when you play a game with with a small crowd is you can hear it all, Coach.
Everything.
I don't know if that'd work well for you or I.
No, I would be whispering as much as I could.
No, you wouldn't, but it just wouldn't work well. I know how both of us are. It probably wouldn't go the way we would like it to. At some point, at least. And Taylor with an outside shot, and that's not a bad look.
That looked good.
Yeah, I thought it was in.
We had the perfect angle to see it, too.
Yeah, it looks like it was going in, didn't it? Union ball underneath, so stuck here on 5-4 still with 5:39 to go in the half. Union continuing to work the ball around the outside. Trying to play around, get the ball down to the baseline. Good things have happened to him as she travels.
Yep. It's good ball pressure.
Yeah. She was anticipating a foul there, I think, and it didn't happen, so got to play through that contact. Comes Caroline, back to Jane. She'd step in one more on that reversal. I think she'll have that shot. Instead, Caroline will take it just off the back.
Oh, good crash.
Jane gets it on the long rebound. Inside out, always good action. This time picked her pivot foot up just enough that they caught her on it. They were doing some good ball movement there. Got the ball to the high post.
Yeah, we were. I think we were about ready to attack too, which is what I like to see. I love moving the basketball, but you got to drive and split the gaps a little bit too.
You got to make the defense do something that other than they want to do. You find a way to get into those gaps when you're one of the guards driving
or passing it,
cutting. It's going to be blue off of white off the deflection there. Taylor with several deflections tonight. Be Union's ball here. Union working it around the outside, get it down to the baseline this time. Right there is where if they would turn the corner and drive right at the elbow, they'd probably get that girl a shot.
Yes, they would. Oh, good hustle.
Good hustle by Valerie. Got a couple girls on the floor. I think he called the travel on her standing up because I've been told, and I know you have, frustrating, but you can slide with the ball.
You can slide. Just scoot around.
I asked him one time if I had a kid hold the ball and somebody push his feet, could he just slide him to the other end of the court? He didn't like that. And there's we're going to call a foul.
We'll take it.
We'll take that. Just almost one step away from getting a travel there, but probably because she got fouled. Everybody's moving, cutting. That time Caroline finds it. Oh, nice pass. Oh,
really just
missed it.
Oh.
That one's off. Taylor with the rebound. Kicks it out.
Oh.
And Jane will grab it and move it around the outside over to Caroline. 3 on the way is just short. The girls are doing a nice job keeping the ball alive, though.
Yeah, I heard Coach Windland down there talking to the girls, and he was asking them why they're not going after offensive rebounds. And I think they've answered the call. They're all going after offensive boards.
Now we've got a little pressure action here. Union able to break it, but then it still causes them some problems. That looked worse than it was. She didn't have her hand on it, so that was probably okay.
Yeah, I think it was fine.
Moved out to the outside. There's a 3 on the way, and go, not good. Neither team able to break it through and score this quarter. Short again. Valerie Clark with the rebound. Quick, she gets it back on her hustle. But that one's going to, that stays with Wes-Del, so good hustle.
Was the Schmucker in the game for Union?
I keep looking at the board for the possession arrow, and I don't see it.
I don't see it either. I think it's right down here in front of Mr. Stacy.
There
We
it
can
is.
see the little arrows there if we look close enough. Quick swing around the outside. That's a long 3, and that one's short. But Caroline with the
boards.
rebound. Another rebound, and
go,
in for Bellakey.
Oh,
Finally, someone breaks through with 3 minutes to go here and gets that first bucket. And most of it's been, and our best looks have been on putbacks and offensive rebounds.
yes. I think the adjustment to everybody crashing was a great move for the second quarter.
Now there's a nice drive, like we talked about, getting into the middle, and Emma Holderman for Union finds the basket, and it's now back to a 1-point game. Caroline short. There's a rebound for Union, and they're going to push it. Shot fake, back outside. Both teams have been able to stay off foul trouble since there's only been 1 foul called. Actually, I think there's 2. They just didn't put the other one up there.
Yeah.
Long 3 is off. Taylor Williams with the rebound.
Well, I think it's because those fouls reset
Yeah.
each quarter.
You got to keep reminding me of that, don't you?
Yeah, I was a little confused because I had that as well, that there were more fouls than 1.
That's going to throw me off forever, probably.
Yep.
A minute 48, which is we're going to call out baseline. A little 2 screen.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jane was just going to steal it. Say not let you run it. Short corner, just starting in short corner and high post now. So now it's a 3-guard front trying to attack the outsides and get it down to the short corner, trying to get somebody to have to help. And that's going to be dribbled out of bounds and be Wes-Del ball.
Alexis Merchant checks in for Union.
We did a nice job of cutting off the baseline, and she didn't have anywhere to go and just lost it out of bounds.
Stuck there, didn't you? And here we go. If we get any of these 3s to fall, we'd pull away because we getting some shots on our end. There's another one, and this one just outside. That one's going to be off of Bella Kehoe, and that'll be blue ball. So Union with a minute to go. Bringing ball down with trailing by 1, I'm sorry. With trailing 1, 7-6 here in the first half. Less than a minute to go.
Couple deflections already on this defensive possession.
And that's exactly what Coach would like to see right there. Not Wes-Del's coach, but Coach Chittister really wants them to get into the deep part of that zone. Because once you do that, then breaks down everybody else. And both times they've gotten in there, they've gotten pretty good shots. I think both times, too, it was Holderman here that's shooting the free throws that has gotten herself to get into the deep part of the basket. And she's able to knock down the first one, so that ties the game at 7.
We feel like it feels like we should be pulling away or ahead
know.
more, but we're just not making the shots we're taking.
That one's off, so it's tied at 7. A little trap. That's going to be off of Union on a deflection. 40 seconds to go. And the game is tied. See if Wes-Del can get a lead and take a lead into the locker room with us. We'll hold and move it around. Quick ball movement. Right to Union there, and now Union will get a chance to maybe go in with the lead. There could be a couple more possessions here, though. Timeout over here for Union, and with 17 seconds left, Coach Chittister calls timeout. He'd like to get a good shot here. Possession's at a premium, so he'd like to get a shot and get the lead here going into halftime. So it's a full timeout. We'll take a timeout here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. So here we are back with 17.7 seconds here in the first half. Union timeout. See what Coach Chittister draws up. Looks like it's going to be maybe a box set here out of the timeout. To get a quick shot. What do you think, Coach? Shoot for the shooter here, or just a step through and almost had it.
Basket area. Yep.
Missed it.
Oh.
Got a good look and a good
Got
possession.
time.
11 seconds.
Oh, drive baseline.
There's a toss inside to Bella and it's deflected. So Union now with 3 seconds, and looks like that one's going to be short, and we'll go into halftime tied at 7.
7-7.
7-7. So we're going to go right into this halftime right where we started, tied, and both teams will go in. What do you think we're talking about here at halftime, Coach, between both these coaches?
Union's probably feeling pretty good that they made it to halftime 7-7. Probably for Wes-Del, they're talking about not taking so many, settling for outside shots. It's time to start attacking it. Maybe flatten Kehoe out in that offense, or setting screens up top to allow our guards to attack that zone defense and get some more basket area shots. I think we did a good job of crashing the boards, so that's a plus from the second quarter. So we'll have to do that again in the second half and maybe get some of those steals in that zone, a little bit more pressure to jump a passing lane to maybe get a transition bucket.
And then when we get those transitions, we want to convert. Just like any coach we want to talk about, we want to make sure that we turn those turnovers into points. So if we could do both of those things and all the stuff you just talked about, I think we'll be in good shape. We'll take a break. It'll be a little bit of an extended break for halftime. We'll come back with you to bring you the second half here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Well, we're back just in time for you to hear that loud buzzer. It's like one. Is it just my angle, Coach, or one of the lights out? You just missed it. Okay, on the backboard, looked like one of the bottom lights.
Yeah, one of the lights is out.
All right.
I'm pretty sure. Can't remember which gym it is. One of the entire backlight was out at least.
All right.
We might have got that fixed.
Well, here we go. Start the second half. Union will get the ball out of bounds, and Wes-Del is going to bring Valerie out of that 3-2 zone, extend a little bit. You figure they're in there talking about what they can do, so Wes-Del changes up their defense, and gets it a little more extended and a little more aggressive.
Yes, and that's what I was hoping to see us do, to maybe get some transition buckets.
Well, we stayed out of foul trouble, so nobody was really in any kind of foul trouble. That allows you to be a little more aggressive in the second half. There's a couple travels.
There it is.
And a turnover and a steal, and up the court to Caroline, over to Jane, and Jane is up and good. That's a great start for the Warriors.
We'll take it. I like it.
So Jane Armington with the early bucket on the assist from Caroline. And that's
there it is.
Just another steal. Oh, wow.
I didn't like that one.
Well, I don't think anybody does. I think he could have just not called that and let the ball go out of bounds, and it was still been the same result, their ball. So anyway, nevertheless, they didn't come up and ask us, so.
They did not. No video review either.
No, there's not. There's a screen. Nice movement, nice screen, and they're able to get in, and that's off of Union over the top and out of bounds there, so it'll be Wes-Del ball. Jane with a nice rip and takes it in and almost gets the and one. She'll get 2 free throws out of that, and again, good things happening when we're getting into the deep part of that zone.
Yeah, I like our aggression off the bounce, trying to get underneath that top layer and seeing what we can do, and we're getting to the foul line.
Yeah, early in the game, we were just kind of content passing the ball around, settling for threes, and it looks like Coach maybe made some adjustments about, hey, let's try to get to the rim, see if we can get some of these more high percentage shots up. Missed the first free throw. The second one is up and on the way, and it is good. Wes-Del takes a 3-point lead, which in this game feels like a 20-point lead.
It does.
The way low scoring as it's been.
Oh, I thought we were going to get that one.
Reverse around the top.
There we go.
A deflection and just out of bounds. It's Caroline, but good hustle. Union will get it, throw it right there to the end line where I'm sure Coach Tischer has told them never to throw it. Ball is in and long, and just as I speak, here comes the 3 ball to tie the game right back up, and we're tied at 10.
Schmucker from 3.
And here comes an aggressive play. Now the Union coming up out of that 2-3 zone and trapping the top guards. Thrown inside to Caroline, the loose ball, and that's a turnover, and tipped right back, and Wes-Del will try to come up with it and does. Jane with the pass fake, missed it, but gets hit on the arm, and she's going back to the line for 2 shots. I believe that one will be on number 10. It is. Alexis Merchant. That's her first foul. And the first free throw is up, and that one rolls in. Wes-Del back on top with a 1-point lead, 11-10.
I think this is the 6th free throw that Jane has shot in this game, so she's doing a good job of getting the foul line.
Anytime you're struggling offensively is a great way to get yourself going.
Yeah,
get to that free throw line, be aggressive, find a way to get to the free throw line. So Wes-Del does, and now has a 2-point lead. Bella cuts off a baseline, passed over the short corner. It's blocked, and that's going to be simultaneous possession is what the ref calls, and he's going to call jump ball, and it's going to be white basketball in the alternating possession. That was an awful quick jump ball.
I thought it was just a block shot.
Here comes that aggressive 2-3 zone again, trying to extend and put a lot of pressure, making Jane give up the ball, which isn't a bad idea. Inside to Kehoe, just off. stolen away by Union. Union coming down to shoots a layup high off the glass and misses. Valerie with the rebound, and Caroline in transition. There she comes, and it's knocked away, and it's going to stay here with Union. And Coach Winland wants baseline 2 is what he's calling. And let's see what that turns out to be. I'm going to guess that it is a screen the screener play. Back cut, and it's going to be a roll, and here it is. Screen the screener. I think
Oh, yeah.
we've seen that one before, haven't we, Coach? Seriously good.
Yes.
Well, 3 ball in the corner pocket there from Caroline. And they're back up. Now Wes-Del with a 5-point lead. So extending that lead right out of halftime.
Oh, I thought we were going to get that one.
Nice rip baseline and a good pass. And Union making more of an effort to try to get the shots around the rim, too, at the start of this third quarter. Here comes that trap, just trying to get them to give up the ball, and what it's doing is getting us to get them in some foul trouble. We're one foul away here from getting ourselves in the
French has 3
double
now,
bonus here.
if I'm correct, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like that. I think you're correct. There's a little wraparound cut by Jane. Back to Caroline. And then we'll see what we have. It spreading out the offense, and that time is on the ground. And I'm not sure if that's 4 team fouls or if that's just 3. I thought this might be the 5th. We'll see. I guess it's just the 4th.
Looks like it is.
I thought maybe we might have missed putting one up there.
But that gets us with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in this quarter. We will be on the foul line anytime they foul us now.
It actually worked out and short. That play was designed to go to Jane on the back cut, but ended up being a nice pass to Kehoe. She just wasn't able to finish, and now the ball down here is tipped off of Wes-Del, and it'll stay with Union. The baseline's out of bounds. Here comes the lob. Here comes the lob play. Instead, they're going to go throw it inside. Back to the corner for a 3. It's off. Ball's all over the floor. Picked up by Kehoe. She rips it through. And here comes Jane in transition. That one's a loose ball. Coach wanted to foul, but I think that one was more of a loose ball than anything. They call that foul on Taylor Williams. That'll be her second. 3 minutes. Ripped out of there by Bella. And almost stolen away.
Look ahead.
Yeah, we both saw that. Jane in transition, trying to get to the rim. Got it.
She got to do.
She got to the free throw line again. This will be what, her 8th? 7th and 8th free throws?
Yep. That's exactly what we need to do. I know Kayward was open in the corner, but we got to get to the foul line.
Right. Yeah, you get as deep as you can. I know we've talked about it before, but my point guard rule is once your feet touch the paint, you become a scorer instead of a passer first. Now, you can pass it out of there, but if you get stopped, let's go ahead and look to drive first, and then we'll kick it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the best option there. You want basket area shots are way higher percentage than three-point shots, and tonight we haven't made many from outside. I don't know if we made one.
We want to thank our sponsors. Wes-Del Sport Basketball is made possible here, our live stream, by the Van Meter Reed team, Star Financial Bank, and Dowling Dumpster Rentals. That's hard to say 3 times.
That's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful, that's for sure. When you think of dumpsters, think of Mike.
You think of dumpsters, you think of Mike Dowling.
So Coach Winland hadn't used the timeout yet, so he uses his first right there. Sometimes those are, when you have this few girls, those might just be for a break as much as anything, because we're going to the free throw line here, but I think he's just giving our girls a break.
I'd be interested to see if we change our defense at all, maybe extend even more than we have been.
2 free throws to come here for Jane Armington. The first one is up and good. I know what you're thinking. Can she come in and work with a couple of my guys. I said it many times on here.
It would be nice.
Second one is up, and that one gets the friendly roll, and that one's in.
I want her to work with our guys just to create the contact to get to the foul line.
Yeah, there you go.
Right now. So
Union down by 5 again. That one missed, but gets her own rebound, and Coach Chisler calls a timeout down on the baseline, and he's going to call a 30-second timeout. Coach, while we're here, let's talk about a little bit of what we have coming up this weekend. What's on?
There might be a game Friday night here when
home.
we play Wapahani at home.
Home game Friday night here. Come out, catch us on the live stream if you can. We'd love to see you come here and watch us. A very good Wapahani team, number 1 in 2A right now, is playing good basketball, and I know it's a nice challenge. Anytime you get to play a good team, I always felt like it was a nice challenge, but you kind of see and learn a little bit about your team, and that's an MEC matchup, so it's not like we don't know those guys. They're right across the other side of the county.
Right. They're a very good team. They play disciplined basketball, good year in, year out, and they're playing great right now. I mean, the way when you watch them, it's like this looks like end of the year level basketball, and they're playing it right now. So them, and then we've got Daleville at Daleville on Saturday.
Yeah, 2 MEC games, which will be 4 in a row, and we go to Daleville on Saturday. So make the trip over to Daleville, and there's a little slip play. I like that. Coach Chisler calls that screen action and slipped right in front of that. There's no room for the defender to step in. So Wes-Del's going to try to match again. Wes-Del with a 3-point lead.
Oh, good cut. Good
nice
pass.
Back cut and just off the back of the rim. But a great pass.
Yeah, it was a really good look for us.
There's a push. Taylor's kind of using too much body there on the baseline.
It's going to be her third.
What you want to do in that situation is get a foot out of bounds and use that baseline as another defender, make them dribble out of bounds.
I would say that, except for if your foot is out of bounds, you're actually not in legal playing position, so they can call a foul.
It's true, and I don't want to do anything against the rules. So
every official will, see that. I'm sure.
Will they? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so much for that then. Still would tell them, make them call that. Maybe they did. Maybe that's what she did. And oversight.
I almost think I would take Williams out at this point in time just to save her from her 4th foul before the 4th quarter.
Right. And I think if he can get her out on the defensive end, he will. And there's almost a travel. And a missed layup. And
Not right
don't
here.
foul,
Not
Taylor.
right here.
Don't foul. Out of bounds. And a little step over. Move there. That'll get you beat up in the NBA.
Draymond will do a dirty play after that one.
Here comes Jane in transition. Over to Taylor. Taylor's up with the left hand and good. I'm with you, Coach. Let's get through this 3rd quarter here without Taylor picking up her 4th. We've got someone at the bench. I'm guessing it's probably for her. There's a 3, not a 3, just a foot on the line. Rebound, offensive rebound, but a travel, drag that pivot foot. Here comes some subs. Taylor will get a quick break, and like we said, maybe try to survive this last minute without her picking up that 4th foul going into the 4th quarter.
5-point lead is a big lead in this game.
Sure is. Moving the ball around the top. There's Kehoe stepping out to set the high ball screen, which I like. Opposite.
Backside.
Tipped away, so that's not over and back. Caroline, that's behind the 3-point line, but that comes up short, and that is going to be off of Blue. I think that's the right call, off of Blue's head. Taylor's going to come in on offense.
To inbound. I think she's our
designated inbounder. Valerie get a quick break.
I think we might know what this is.
Here's our back screen. Here comes Caroline around the backside, and the slip to Jane. And she changed pivot feet. And see if Coach wants a sub here.
Take her out. Nope. Okay.
I'll let her play. With 35 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter, Wes-Del clinging to that short lead, but like you said, it seems like a bigger lead than that.
Okay.
Letting them play on that one. Jane in transition, trying
Coach
to turn the corner.
One shot. We'll see if we can get it. There we go. Good.
He's saying one shot. That's the one, Coach.
Whew. Okay, 6 seconds.
Let's see if they get a shot off, and they don't know how much time's left. And that'll end the third quarter with Wes-Del holding on to a 19-14 lead over the Union Rockets. We'll take a break and be right back with you on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Well, here we go to start the fourth quarter. A little Christmas music tonight by Biff, getting us all in the spirit. Coach, I'm sure you got all your Christmas shopping done, right?
That would be if my wife has got that done.
Well, you got to buy her something, don't forget.
That's right.
So I'm going to guess no, you're not done.
No, that's definitely not done.
It was a drive, and that's a foul, and that probably is a foul. She leaned into her a little bit with her wrist down. If she puts her hand straight up,
however,
she was in the right position.
I feel like last time there was more contact.
I think so, too.
And we got a block.
I thought it was a foul last time that we just got away with. But well, let's see if Union can take advantage. That one's way up in the air and high arcing, but falls just short.
Get ready, Wes-Del. Get ready.
Wes-Del's getting ready. And a rebound. Both misses and tipped from behind and stolen away. And that's, that'll be their Taylor's fourth. On the loose ball, it's going to be. Let's go. With 4 fouls, Taylor's going to have to try to make it when Valerie's going to come get her, I think, at the next dead ball. Dissenting opinions here on whether that was a foul or not, but blocked shot by Jane, and here comes in transition. See if she can finish this off, and she does, and that's extends the lead. And you feel like that if Wes-Del can just take care of the ball here and rebound it, we'd be in a good spot here.
I think Union's going to have to switch up what they're doing defensively probably at this point.
Yep. It is down on the short corner, but stuck. Almost a travel. Stolen away by Taylor and passed ahead. Jane to the basket with the left hand and just missed the Euro step. And that's going to be 5 on Taylor before we could get her out.
That was almost an impressive finish, though, by Armington. I don't know if the officials really figured out that was 5 fouls, but they finally told them. So the team is on the floor the rest of the way, Coach. That is exactly right.
They got all 5 girls, and luckily I don't think anybody else is in any kind of foul trouble.
Not close. No, everybody. If anybody has a foul, it's only one.
Bella with the rebound. And here comes Caroline with a reversal. Now you just have to remember, long possessions are good possessions.
Good back cut.
Or good shots like that. We'll take those.
There it is.
You want great shots like that, good quality shots, or long possessions at this point in the game. with 5 minutes to go.
We got that where Jane attacked and then Kayward backdoored earlier. We just missed it. This time we made it.
Don't want a foul. Yeah, it was a foul. That'll be on the floor is my guess. So hopefully that is called on the floor and it's going to be out of bounds. Yeah, it's going to be out of bounds underneath.
Out of bounds underneath.
Out of bounds. So we're 1 foul away already from.
Which is not good with 5 minutes left.
They have 0 fouls. For the quarter, deflected, out of bounds. 5:14 to go here in the fourth quarter. Wes-Del extending that lead. Up top, Jane with the steal.
It's a really good
Here
pass.
She comes in transition. Up and
Finishes.
good. Hit the bottom of that rim, but just enough English on it, it rolls in. Pass down to the corner and tipped off. That's the right call because it was tipped, but then tipped again by Union, and she tipped it out of bounds. So that'll be Wes-Del ball. Jane can just take her time, walk the ball up the floor. Take your time. Here comes your trap. You're going to see a high trap. Get rid of it. Or just drive it right down the middle.
That's the foul line again.
Close to, tried to take a charge, but she wasn't there quite enough. It was close. That could have been close, but. Back to the free throw line for Jane. This one's up and good. Boy, she's done a nice job. If she missed a couple early, but since then.
She's made 6 in a row at this point.
Six in a row. How many does she have? What is she from the free throw line tonight, Coach?
Well, let's let her shoot this one, and I'll tell you exactly.
All right.
She is 8 for 10. 80%. We'll take that, right?
Take 80%.
She started 50% in her first 4.
If you're in high school and your team's shooting over 70 or you're shooting over 70, I'd take it. But right now, she's shooting 80, and that's great. The higher the better, obviously. Easy points, and there you go. That's a turnover on Union, and Wes-Del will get the ball right back, extending this lead.
Yeah, this is probably – I'll be surprised if this is not insurmountable at this point.
Most feel that way,
based on the way this game is flown.
Foul.
That's only their second. That's her 4th.
It's 4 on them, so and they only have 1 sub left, too, also. Caroline was in the corner right there, but not necessarily a shot you need. I'm not sure that is either, but that's a bad, good shot right there.
A really bad, good shot.
The reason why we say that is it's an awful quick. You don't need it at that point, but if they're going to go in, I guess they're good shots, aren't they?
Yeah, I guess so.
4 minutes to go. The coaches have several timeouts if they feel like they need them. Jane's walking the ball up. You're going to see this trap coming as soon as she gets over half court. Nope, they decide not to. They're going a little 4-corner action here. Actually going to go 3-hide. Now you're going to move the ball around the top, keeping.
I think we are going stall here to make them foul us.
One of the things you want to do is keep a triangle to throw to. So as you see, we have someone in the high post. She's going to replace herself. Caroline will just come up, back up, get rid of it before the count.
Don't love that overhead pass right there.
No, either did Coach. You get it down in triple threat. They have fouls to give, so they're going to get aggressive at some point. There's a back cut. Didn't need it, actually, but right idea, but maybe a little bit too soon.
Well, I think Union was struggling there with the fact that we were able to hold it. It's just demoralizing, and then we threw the pass right to him.
The baseline cutter. Stolen away, though, by Caroline. She throws it to Jane just like she planned on. Up and off, and that's out to Keogh. She's going to shoot a long shot. Valerie with a shot, and we've got all kinds of crazy action going.
And
That's out of bounds, and Union will get it out here in the
Fairly certain
corner.
that would have been ours had Caroline not tried to save that. It was good hustle play,
I think
though.
so. I think you're right. Pass over for a 3, and that's out of bounds. That should be white ball, and it is with 2:43 to go here in the game. So what was a close game throughout, 7-7 at halftime, now it's exploded into offense for both teams, and it's 30 points for Wes-Del. They got a lot more points. Delay game warning here. Reaching over. Coach is going to call timeout. And we'll take a timeout right here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. We're back with you after the timeout. Again, we want to thank all those people that helped make Wes-Del basketball possible. Montgomery Insurance, Martin Insurance, Campus Rentals, Property Pros, Pizza King, and Young's Titles. Thanks to everybody that is a supporter of Wes-Del Sports, Wes-Del Basketball, and the Wes-Del Sports Network.
And thank you to Mr. Romine for his dance moves there, entertainment.
I'm not sure I'm thankful for that.
Yes.
And now they're man-to-man, so here we go. A lot of back cuts will be open.
I kind of like this man defense they're in. I think I might have got to this a little sooner.
Yeah, it's giving us problems. Coach is not happy about the timeout situation there, we heard. Drive baseline, blocked by Balakiho, rebounded by Jane, and again, it's going to be a motion. Coach is calling for them to just get some movement, get action, pass over to Caroline.
Holderman's doing a nice job of keeping Jane in front, man, here.
Yeah, she is. And here comes Union with 2 minutes to go. Stops the ball. Nice job of getting in the way and stopping the ball. Caroline's going to bring in a transition. And up and gets the bucket to go and extends the lead to 32-14 with 1:52 to go here in the fourth quarter. And I think we have an issue with, no, we're checking something.
Missing contact, or?
I don't know if it's a contact or if it's a water on the floor. Somebody slipped or got real slick. So refs are trying to figure it out. I don't know. Not sure, Coach. Well, Union will bring it out down here. Can't find that. But they're looking, and we'll get it, I guess, if it happens again. Somebody finds it when they step on it and slip.
And we're pressing.
And Coach is going to turn it up a little bit here and make them have to make it a little tougher getting the ball in. And she can't move, but he let her. That wasn't after, was it after a made basket? No, because she threw it in and got it over here. So, no, she shouldn't have been able to move. There's a two-pointer. Coach Chisler is going to call a timeout with 1:36 to go. We'll take one here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Back here, Wes-Del will bring it out of bounds underneath. Got two girls all the way back. We'll split the defense here and see if Wes-Del can get it in. Cut and move. There's a screen and a slip and get it into Caroline. And Caroline dribbles it. A little high, but she didn't really have control, so that's the old bobble roll. Here comes a double team. Jane drives it.
Smart move.
Just going to pull it right back out over to Caroline. Jane cuts through, and there's the open spot.
Ouch.
And that's going to be out of bounds. There won't be any free throws. And we're going to take it out of bounds underneath. No, it's going to be out of bounds, Coach. Here it is. So we're trying to figure it out here. It wasn't shooting, so it's not one. Everybody's confused here. It almost confused me. But it was like,
I think our official was confused
Well,
while we
I
ran
think so
back
too,
because he
yeah.
had just reported the foul call.
yeah, what's going on here? A little stack action.
Oh, no.
deflected. Ooh. Must have hit the line off of that tip. And we're going to get a timeout here from Coach Windland. And we'll take a break on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And here we are back. Coach draws it. Going to pull it back out, run some time off the clock is what they're looking for. Drive, and instead it's tipped away from behind. Union in transition with the carry. And she didn't really travel. She carried it. But nevertheless, it's out of bounds to Wes-Del. Here we go. Split and slip action. And a little foul from behind. Jane gets fouled again. They have one more to give, so it'll just be a side out here, it looks like, as he gives it to him on the baseline, which is
Jane is going to need to take an ice bath tonight. I think she's going to be a little sore.
She's all over the floor, yeah. He's giving it to him over here on the side, which is the right call. He was trying to give it to him on the baseline, but it's actually out of bounds on the side here from where the foul was located. Driving under a minute to go here in the game. And the cut is just a little late. Picked up, and Union will bring it. And what you don't want to do here is foul, and we just did. And that'll be a foul on Isabella Watson. And we are over the limit, so that'll be 2 free throws for Union with 49.8 seconds to go. And, getting everybody lined up here. We got 2 shots. I don't know if we've had a chance to talk, Coach. What do you think about this 2-shot rule now, 5 fouls?
I hate it because we foul too much. So
Yeah, I don't like it either. We were, I think it, I don't know. They said it was supposed to speed up the game.
Oh, it slows it down.
But because teams wouldn't get into the bonus as quick maybe, but I think it takes the pressure off the end of the game for free throw shooters because you get to the two free throws. And
I think it slows the game down too because we just, at least in our games, we have fouled or other teams have fouled a bunch, and there's been so many free throws taken. I can only imagine. Oh, no.
Call timeout. Jane's got it looks like a cramp. Ooh. That's I've seen that before on a calf muscle there. She's got a little bit of a cramp, and we don't have anybody else to put in, so give her something to drink.
It looks like she's walking it off.
I
could never, ever walk off a cramp.
I get them at night sometimes. It's the worst thing in the world. I feel like I don't know what to do. It's being 53 years old and laying in my bed crying.
My wife, when she is pregnant or has been pregnant, she always gets a cramp in the middle of the night when she's pregnant.
Yeah.
And it's like she wakes me up and I'm freaking out. We're both freaking out.
What am I supposed to do?
I'm stretching her foot.
Yeah.
Pulling her foot back.
Everybody just sleeps at my house when that happens. Anyway.
I'd say one thing about Jane is she's very coachable and takes it. I mean, she takes coaching really well. She's tough. You can just tell mentally. She's been beaten up tonight a little bit, and she now has a cramp in her leg to top it all off. So I think she's going to be a really, really good player as she continues to get older and get more experienced at the high school level.
It's like anything else. You want to encourage these girls. They've got to get together in the off season and play as much as they can so that they can stolen away and gotten back, stolen right back by Jane. And at this point, 42 seconds to go.
I cannot believe she recovered from that cramp so quickly.
Yeah, you don't when you get one, do you?
No, I'm done for the day.
Yeah, I'm almost 54. So. And now Jane's going to go back and see if she can finish these free throws off like she's done this whole game so far. 31 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. What we don't want to do is foul. We want to make them shoot tough shots without fouling. Here comes Jane with the first one. It is up, and it is good. She's not even hitting the rim anymore.
No, she's found it.
She's locked in, isn't she?
8 in a row.
And
make that 9.
Got that one rolls. Get the friendly roll shooter's touch. She deserves it.
If you want to be a good scorer, you got to be able to make free throws and get to the foul line.
Absolutely. Easy money right there. You hit them. There's a long three on the way. It's short. Picked up by Union. You just don't want to foul. Kehoe with the rebound. Coach see if he continues, and they're going to give her some more free throws and some more points. You're going to get 2 more with 13.8 seconds. Or have dinner tonight, Coach?
Yeah. I don't know what we're having. I think we might be getting Pizza King, one of our sponsors, right?
Yes, it is, and you can ring the king. I think we're doing something. I put my youngest daughter in charge, so I don't know what's going to happen. Who knows what we'll get.
Well, I can tell you one thing that she is good at getting is Starbucks.
Yeah, I don't really care for it, so she drinks enough for the both of us, I can promise you that. And then the first one was good, and the second one is, oh, my gosh, she missed
10
one
in a row
finally.
and then missed one.
10. Now we just don't want to foul. We just want them to take a tough shot. They do. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound, moved around. Hot potato. And off the rim, off the steal. The Wes-Del Warriors will pull out the victory here tonight at home. 35-16 over the Union Rockets. They will have to be happy about the way the second half went for them. 7-7 at halftime, and then ends up 35-16. So defensively, they stayed right about where they were in the first half, but able to explode and get some more points. And I think that if we learned anything, it's get yourself to the free throw line.
Yeah, I think we turned up the intensity defensively, and we were very aggressive off the bounce. We were setting that high ball screen, like we said, with Kehoe, and we were doing a great job getting to the foul line.
Yeah, I think that that was the big adjustment that we made, and able to get better shots, get to the deep part of the zone, and get shots up around the rim, which gave us a better chance to not only hit those shots because they're higher percentage, but get ourselves, like you said, to the free throw line. I don't know if you have unofficial scoring here.
I have some unofficial scoring stats here. So Armington had 17 points on 11 of 14 from the foul line.
All right.
So that's what we're talking about there. And then Kayward knocked down a couple three-pointers, finished with 14. Williams with 3, and Kehoe with 2.
So both of our guards playing well, getting the action going, most of it in the second half. But a great win for the girls. I'm sure that after you go talk to Coach Winland, that second half is much more indicative of the way they would like to play. So another nice win. So for Coach Burkett and myself, we want to hope that we will see you. I know that I'll see you, Coach, I'll see you tomorrow at school, but I'll see you on Friday night, and everyone can join in to watch us at another MEC matchup and battle when we host the Wapahani Raiders come to town. And if you can't make it, join us here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. We'd love to have you here. We are honoring our team, honoring the 2003
Yep,
team.
sectional
I
team.
couldn't remember exact year, but we're honoring the 2003 team. Come out, see those guys, watch us play a good Wapahani team here at home, and watch us give it to them right here on Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium, where we're going to come out ready to play. And if you can't make it, join us here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. But if you can, come out and join us in person. For Coach Burkett, I'm Coach McGlothin. Thanks for listening to us here, and we'll see you next time on the Wes-Del Sports Network.